hill that David and them were going up down. I actually take this on that hill.
Oh, he went down that?
Down and up.
Oh,
and
no,
this thing will make that. I do it all the time. I do it slowly. He was doing it fast. I was doing it slowly.
No way.
That's an ER visit waiting to happen.
Yeah, no.
So when you drove up to my property, right, it's just a winding road up, and it's just like, you know, a gradual rise. You're like, hey, where's the ridge, right?
Yeah.
Well, all around my property is this, and it actually drops 80 feet to the lowest point.
Oh my God.
So all back over there, you know, both sides, three sides is all these ravines, and you drove up the one non-ravine side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So there's my old property. The house is down there, and there's my old barn. I'm building a barn just like that at the entrance. I'll show you where that's. And then my house is that exact same shape.
Right.
So the house I'm building back there out of SIPs will be the center will be 16 wide by 40 long. Bigger than that. That's 36 by 40. But my inside room, great room, will be 16 by 40 with all those windows up top and everything. Keep your eye out. You may see some deer. Fox, bobcat, coyote. No bear. We don't have any bear over here. See, I got the solar carport with 48 solar panels. The house will be right there. Power shed in the back left. The house is going to look just like the shed. The white board and batten with black roof, black trim, black window trim and everything. And then over here to the right, I'm probably going to build like a 30 by 50 shop eventually, and have a little driveway right here and a little parking lot over there. But that'll be later on.
Okay.
And then once I clear this tree pile in front, I'm going to do a fenced-in paddock right there, and with a horse shelter. And then there's 3 more fields I'm going to fence in. I'll have the big barn, and then more horse shelters, cattle shelters. So the plan is to have horses, like Highland cattle, other kind of cattle too, hair sheep, donkeys, and maybe an alpaca or something, a llama or something. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
Chickens, rabbits, of course.
Yep.
Can't have a homestead on chicken or rabbits.
No, that's the start of it.
At least chicken.
That's the start of it.
What'd y'all think about the fireworks last night?
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, they were incredible.
Yeah.
What about that finale? You like that finale?
Oh, yeah.
That finale was incredible.
I tell you what, better than most small towns.
I loved it.
So I'm gonna have a
A
pond.
big oak tree.
I'm gonna have a pond right here. See, this is low.
Okay,
The water
yeah.
runs down off the ridge here, so there'll be this pond will stay full all by itself.
Oh, yeah. That's a big oak tree.
There's the honeybees.
And here's the bees.
We'll stop back by there on the way back. Another tree thing. So there's my mom's house right there.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Now the plan, when we get over there, I'll show you even better. The plan is to fence this field. I'm going to bring the fence all the way up to her front yard, and then down around her driveway, clear out the thin undergrowth, and then the cattle and horses will love coming through here.
Oh, yeah.
And it also give her on her front porch a view of the pond and all the animals.
Yeah. I bet she would love that.
Oh yeah. And having 3 or 4 fields, I can rotate which animals are in which field, so I can get up to the front porch and watch the donkeys one day or the horses or the, Watch the trees. Tree. Remember I did the big wood contest? That's the
is that
tree
it?
might sit
Okay,
there.
yeah.
I got a couple big trees, other big trees on the property, but those
I
are two of the
remember
biggest.
that.
It's weird how they're just right here in the middle of this depression.
Oh, Lord.
Tree.
Oh, my God. We're going up that?
No.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
where we were earlier.
Okay,
though, right?
thank you.
Can y'all see this stump right there? That used to be a tree stump. I got another one on the property. I put salt and minerals on that, and the deer come and eat the tree because they eat the salts and stuff for their antler growth, and that eventually they ate the roots out of it so much it fell over, and that all that depression there is them eating the dirt and the tree.
Oh, wow.
That helps their antlers grow.
How long have you been here?
2017. I think we bought this property in 2019, but I bought that property in 2017. We'll do some trees.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh!
All right, so I'm sure Mama V knows this. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I get out. See this stuff on the side of this tree?
Yep.
There's a rule of the land. Never touch a fuzzy vine.
No.
If you see a vine and it's got fuzzy little hairs on it,
Don't touch it.
poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac.
yeah.
And
Okay.
in the wintertime, whenever like you see that branch coming off there, that's not a tree branch. That's poison ivy or poison oak.
Yep.
Right? It makes it look like it's the tree branch. All that up there.
Yep.
Because if you look way up there, the leaves look different.
Yeah,
That's-
it tries to imitate it.
And so in the wintertime, when all those leaves fall and you see all this stuff here,
Oh, yeah.
the oils in that are still,
Active.
yes, so you will get poison ivy and rash even in the wintertime from the oils. And never like chainsaw or burn it. If you burn a bunch of poison ivy, the fumes
Yeah.
will get in your eyes and you'll be getting,
Yeah.
so be careful, be very careful.
Yes, very, very, very.
Okay.
We ended up having to take my father-in-law to, or not my father-in-law, stepfather, to the emergency room. When I first got my property, he helped clear some trees and stuff. He's allergic to poison ivy, and his eyes swelled shut. His face was like a balloon. It was awful.
And then of course, y'all seen Tarzan, right? Swinging through
Yeah.
the jungle on the grapevine.
Yeah.
See that big grapevine right there?
Yeah.
You probably have them on your property too, right? Big,
Yeah.
the big grapevines, yeah. You cut the base of them and the kids can swing from tree to tree.
Are those muscadine?
I think so.
They're probably muscadines. I got a lot of those. Make wine out of that.
It's just crazy how that tree just sits right there with its roots exposed on both sides. Remember, that's a little raised peninsula there.
Yep. Oh my God.
This thing weighs like 2,600 pounds dry, so it's probably 3,000 pounds with all the fuel and hydraulic fluid and everything.
Yeah, but
So it's very low center of gravity. Like David's will flip over in a heartbeat because it's high center of gravity. Mine's very low.
I'm just a, yeah. Oh, Lord. I don't know where my son gets his adventureness from because, yeah, they used to not freak me out like as much, but now, yeah, things freak me out.
Y'all see the bees flying out?
Yep.
You heard of the term straight as a beeline or a beeline? You know, take a beeline means go straight to someplace, right? Bees don't really fly in curves, right? You see them, they're flying in, they're flying out. They're in, they're out. They don't like come out and go that way. And that's why I point them the way I do. I could plant flowers right here and they would bypass them to go 1 to 2 miles away. They know that these are available, right, in an emergency, and they'll send some out there to get some of that pollen, but they'll go 1 to 2 miles away. Some say up to 5 miles away. So they go out and get soybean and all the cotton and the clover and all that. So the spring honey that's in there right now is the best. It's that clear, light spring honey. The fall honey is a lot of goldenrod, and it has a little odd smell flavor. Then I give you some in,
you gave me the goldenrod.
in the fall, that Christmas.
I've had
maybe.
both, and
I prefer the
amazing.
light.
Yeah, I like the
floral
light.
Spring.
Yeah.
So the bottom 2 boxes are where they live and they store their honey, and then the top box, the smaller one, is where I put I get my honey from. So right now I need to add 2 more boxes because those are completely full. There's 120 pounds of honey in there right now.
That's a lot of honey.
I hope there's 120 pounds of honey. So I haven't checked in a while. I'm a little bit behind. I need a weed eat in front of it. And there's 60,000 bees in each of those.
A lot of bees.
Yeah.
So when I bought this property, every bit of this was like the woods on either side going up to all this.
Oh, wow.
All of
Make
this.
everything the way you wanted it.
Yep.
Right.
So actually, when I first bought this property, where my mom's house is where I shot my first turkey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a little opening right there, and I
Yeah.
put my pop-up line and I killed a turkey right on her house.
Awesome.
There's my tractor, all blue. Grandma Carol's. That's an Honest Abe Appalachian style log home. So those bottom timbers are 6 inches thick, 12 inches tall.
I see you're doing yours the same way as this one.
The box on the bottom, yeah.
Yep, the split face block, I like that. Blackberries.
Yeah, she gave Tara some this morning.
And then right here is where my ridge crib was 3 days ago.
Ah.
I moved my camper up as I was unhooking it as Auntie Ann pulled up to the property. That's how late I was to the show. I think it'd be pretty when they clear that up and root out. Leave the big trees.
Yeah.
Could get some goats into it, but I'm not much of a goat person. So you came in right there. I'm building the barn right here, facing the roads. The big barn will be right there. This will all be fenced in, and this area in front here is actually bigger than it looks. We're going to drive down there.
I love your front gate.
Oh, thank you.
I
It's
love
solar powered?
that.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
So
I
it's the
love
same one you got.
Yeah,
Tokens,
yeah, that opens.
right? So what I plan on doing eventually is putting. I'll have a real decorative fence up, and then the big post.
Yeah.
So the barn will be right here.
Right.
I'll do another pond right here because it
Yeah, it slopes down.
Dry creek runs right through here, and then
Yeah.
that'll fill naturally, dude. Tree. Watch out for the tree. Tree. the ridge is just about 50 yards, 80 yards that way. And then it starts going down again all the way around. The back 10 acres over there, I really never go on and never touch. I let the animals have it. That way they got a nice secure place. And of course there's some bottom areas and thickets and stuff, but basically I just run this part of it, let them have that, and then when deer season comes, you know. Yeah. Here comes food.
Yeah.
That feeder has been empty a month, but you can still see how it's all tore out under it and everything. I need to put food back in it, but it'd just be turkey and deer and raccoon. I have trail cameras all over right here. You'll see turkey, deer, raccoon, rabbits in the same video. They'll all be eating at the same time. It's crazy. It's just like something out of Bambi. You know, remember all the animals?
Yeah.
Yep. And right next to, right here, there's my house, right?
Yeah.
That deer, little baby deer we saw was right here.
Aw.
Yeah, I think I've got 23 trail cameras out here. One tree go key in the woods.
Right.
And we're back.
It's walking itself.
Oh, it is, isn't it? One more thing I want to show you we're going to walk to.
Okay.
It's not too treacherous hike. Right behind Auntie Ann, these deer just run right here. Look at the trail. Look how much that's tore out from deer.
Yeah. Look up here.
So, again, on 3 sides of my property, it's all like this. See that little peninsula, which is just one after the other after the other. And you tell they've been here a long time. There's some actually big trees down the bottom.
Yeah.
Roots are exposed. See, like that tree
Yeah,
was, like a
right there.
root bridge.
Yeah.
And like this one right here, this big tree is being covered up by that little narrow. I love it.
Beautiful.
We
Absolutely stunning.
toured it, you know, when I first bought the front property. I said, oh, I gotta have this.